It's another brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
If you have not jumped into the My NBA eras, 2K24's LeBron era is waiting for you.
And earlier this week, Team 2K TV tipped off our 2K TV My NBA era's first season.
And this year we have a very special edition.
Yes, I've joined the fun and I fully intend to take the championship.
Not against my Lakers, Alexis.
Yeah, my Celtics are definitely gonna win it, but first,
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Mitchell Robinson out there with John Collins. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Ingram. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Heat, they've got Turner. LaMelo Ball is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Ingram kicks to Oubre. Back to Ingram. Lots of room. And good that time. Ingram's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Nets.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Ball. They grab their own miss. Harden can't hit. On the wing quickly. Covered by Oubre. And he makes that one.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Ball dishes to Leonard. For the three. Hits it from three-point range.
They think that's a shot they can give Kawhi. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that three-point shooting.
Pass to Ingram. That one rolling around and rims out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Leonard finds Ball. No good on the three. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
That bucket in no time at all. Quickly's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Quickly. Miami no good on that time either. The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Oubre, good.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Here's Ball, drives to the hoop, and Ball slams it in.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Leonard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
You see Kawhi able to follow through with his shot despite the contact. So tough.
Oubre finds Robinson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Harden from past the arc. Oubre can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Eason's shot is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this team.
Pass to Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And a new group in for the Heat. Williams, he's checked in for Turner. Jalen Smith comes in for Tari Eason. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Micic in for Ball. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Miami leading by 5. And it's quickly in the corner. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Smith with the stuff.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Shoots from the line. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closer. Basket counts.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Here's Quickly. From down in the low post, it goes. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Harden outside. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Pass to Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Harden can't hit.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Heat shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Zeller passes to Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
He takes it in. Micic can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Micic. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets trail by 6. Over in the corner, White. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Warren on the wing. The pass to Micic. Smith for 3. Zeller grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And Harden wide open, he shoots. Buries it from 3-point range.
3 points.
Now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And stolen by White. What a performance for Emmanuel Quickly. He has been the story for the Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Miles Turner out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Ball, and it's Micic in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Eason, off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Micic's shot is good.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Ball with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Harden. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. And the first timeout call to the game for Brooklyn. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called. The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So Leonard will go to the free throw line. That one on Collins. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Shoots from 12. Oubre can't get it to go.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Ball, the pass to Eason. Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The offensive rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Nets. They trail by 7. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
And he nails the third.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Ball dishes to Turner. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Eason. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Ingram. That one doesn't go. 80 that time from Leonard. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic LU jam.
And one thing you love about Collins as a scorer, he's efficient. His numbers from the field and from three are consistent year to year.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Williams, he's checked in for Turner. Jalen Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Warren's checked in for Leonard. And quickly in for Meaches.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Here's Smith. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Warren. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team. Before those injuries, he may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
For 3, Oubre. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They're running. They need this. And it's White missing. Miami leading by 9. Ball, the pass to Williams. And again, it's the Heat missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Ingram. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Offensive rebound. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timeout called, the Nets. You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Robinson. Osman comes in for Brandon Ingram. And James Harden subbed in for White. Ball kicks to Williams. Back to Ball. Dishes it to Smith. Heat moving the ball around. Quickly trains it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Here's Oubre. Zeller trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Osman. They shoot again. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Ball finds Williams. The rebound by the Nets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for it. Good on the 3-point shot. Now just a 5-point Miami lead.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Here's Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got 9.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Harden. Again, the Nets for 2.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
The kick out to Ball. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. For the Heat, Kenny, how'd you see it?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harden out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ingram at the 3 spot. And here's Harden. It's Ingram on the wing. Great D that time from Leonard.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bobble that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
To the inside. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy move. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the jam by Harden.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group. Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Harden against Ball. Harden dishes to Ingram. Over Leonard. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Whitey's checked in for Ingram.
Get out of your seats. That's right.
Micic is checked in for Miami. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Bucks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And for the Heat, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Ball. That shot missing. Good D by Harden. Nets trail by 10. Looking to end his cold spell. Another shot and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. Any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said, it's really hard to win an NBA game. And the difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue doors to battle through injury.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
Shot's good by Turner.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Nets trail by 14. Turner with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For 3, Oubre. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Robinson, that's good.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
They get the rebound.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Williams, he's checked in for Leonard. And quickly in for Micic. The Heat leading by 15. Outside Turner. Lets the 3 fly. And Williams with the stuff.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Timeout called. The Nets. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Miles Turner. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat in second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 17-point game. Pass to White. And he drives in. Miami grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Ingram with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. He told me that there is tendonitis in the knee, and it's causing him a lot of problems. The pain has just become too much. Unfortunately, they've ruled him out for tonight and likely for the foreseeable future. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Ball for rebound by the Nets. Sellers got his 6th rebound on the night. White looking around. Looking to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And it's quickly in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Quickly's got 16 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The Nets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Quickly the pass to Williams. Shoots over White. And there's another one for the Heat.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shoots from the block. And it's Miami with another.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Harden. Takes it inside. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Quickly against Harden. Can't connect from short range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And so it's Miami, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
I like the activity, guys. Active hands, active feet. They do not like it when we take it off the glass.
And obviously the approach Eric Spoelstra wants to see is that aggressive defensive approach and going after the offensive boards.
Yeah, and that persistence really pays off. When these guys are determined, that's when they're at their best.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Warren, and there's Miles Turner. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Micic in at the 1. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Harden, and the shot goes in.
James Harden.
Harden's got 26.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And here's Warren for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Harden. Good work defensively by Turner.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The 17-footer. Rebound by Sohan. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Yambo, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Johnson comes in for Leonard. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Quickly. The Nets also changing it up. Yurtseven's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Evan Fournier comes in for Oubre. And Corey Joseph subbed in for James Harden.
Well, there's a physicality that you've got to deal with when Bismack Biyombo is determined to finish. That's nice.
Here's Joseph. He gets it in there.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Count it. Good. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Offensive rebound. And he comes up with the deuce. Yurtseven's got his first basket.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Micic's shot is good.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Scooped up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Whitey's checked in for the Nets. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Fournier, and he banks in the layup.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Micic, the pass to Warren. Good ball movement here by Miami. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Benton's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Heat.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Micic's shot is good.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And there's the pass to Joseph. Good D by Johnson.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside White. Now, here's Yurtseven. Covered by Biyombo.
Well, nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Can't hit that one. Collins with some nice D. The Nets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Fournier. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Biyombo, no luck. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Joseph has an open look. And the Nets miss again.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Down low, here's Biyombo. Here's Warren. And another shot. Biyombo. That's good.
We call that persistence, folks. Bismack Biyombo is a force on the offensive glass.
Outside, Joseph. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Outside, Joseph. hands it from short range. Joseph's got 4 this quarter.
Now, Corey Joseph does not lack for confidence on the interior. Don't let the size fool you. The frame, the game, it's all there.
Right on the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. That was worth the price of admission. Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Passes to Joseph. From 10 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
From deep, Johnson, and the Heat, another 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's White. Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Assisted by Evan Fournier.
And here are the Heat now. Micic, the pass to Banton. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that's the speed and a little bit of craftiness on display from Corey Joseph. So difficult to contain when he's aggressive.
Corey Joseph, 2.
Free throw good, Joseph. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
But what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
For 3, Smith. Misses there. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, the play of the reserves was great tonight. What does that say about this team?
You know, that's what's great about us. We have a great bench coming in right behind us, picking up the tempo and playing great and playing great defense as well.
Well, it was a team effort tonight that got you the victory, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.